Dear Mr. Trump, I am from the generation that your generation claimed will save the world. 17 and bent back from the weight of this country and its constitutional burden of pain and suffering. And I am here to change the world. With you. But Mr. Trump, what does it mean to make America great again? Great again, as if the America that left women out of politics, enslaved African Americans, and pushed indigenous people out of their home was great. Mr. Trump, our country does not need any agains. We need human rights, equality, love, and we need it maybe for the first time ever. Dear Mr. Trump, I visited Guanajuato, Mexico over the summer. I had the opportunity to live with the most loving and welcoming culture I have ever experienced. Mr. Trump, the world is not a cold, dark place. Skin color does not define the beauty of human grace. The U.S. cannot hide itself behind a wall. Dear Mr. Trump, when did free speech turn into hate speech? Dear Mr. Trump, during freshman year, I sat at a table between two older boys who often stole my pencils and waved them in front of me and smirked and winked and would say, "Get on me to get these back." Mr. Trump, when 1 in 5 women will be raped and 1 in 4 girls will be sexually abused before they turn 18, and 96% of people who assault children are male, and Mr. Trump, do you know what it's like to feel unsafe around a man? Dear Mr. Trump, I am a white girl. I cannot deny to have benefited from racial advantages, but Mr. Trump, I acknowledge my privilege. I understand that I am radically equal to my sisters and brothers of color. I don't simply speak today as a female oppressed. I speak today as an ally for those who have felt the sharp blade of a racist tongue, who have been looked over by community members because of the veil some call skin color, who would rather howl than listen to a white girl speak one more word. Gloria Steinem once said, "Sexism is always made worse by racism and vice versa." But I march today not as a female oppressed, but as a human just rational enough to understand that color does not define the pulse of a heart and the glint of a smile. And Mr. Trump, I wonder what the U.S. would look like if we all became colorblind. Dear Mr. Trump, on Mondays at 10:07 a.m., I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, one nation divided, poor and rich, young and old, black and white, and you and I, Mr. Trump, are woven from the same thread, laced in stitches of racism, sexism, and ignorance to it all. Mr. Trump, you and I are part of something greater that is screaming to be released. So, Mr. Trump, I'd like to say thank you. Thank you for exposing the bigoted underbelly of our so-called American dream. Thank you for uprooting our nation's shaky infrastructure and oppressive foundation. Thank you for calling forth millions of people who prior to the election sat comfortably at home, but now are up and advocating for life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness for all people. And dear people, this is our calling. This is our moment to weave this quilt of humanity we call the USA back together the way we know it needs to be woven. Love those that are close to you. Love those who are far away from you. Cherish the pulse of a heart or the glint of a smile without eyes for skin color, age, disability, or gender. Be gentle to this planet you walk on. Find gratitude for everything. Be kind. And know that attacking hate with hate only perpetuates those problems we so desperately want to stop. And love. We will finally weave this torn nation together with our very own heartstrings knitted to form one universal cloth, one universal world. And this is just the beginning of our revolution. Thank you.